Hello guys, in this video we are going to show you how you can easily block online loan apps in Nigeria from calling you. How to block OPay, how to block Easy Money, Fair Money, and all these online loan apps from calling you. Mind you, this video is for those that are not owing all these online loan apps, but they keep getting calls from them incessantly. So we've got several complaints from our audience that this online loan app we keep calling you even when you are not owing them. Every day they will keep calling you, and one thing about them is that they said they call you with different numbers, such that even if you block the ones they called you with, they will still call you with another number. So if you block them 100 times, they will still call you 100 times any other time. So but this is our method now. We just put a stop to any other call from all the numbers they've called you with and other subsequent numbers they may try to use and call you any other time. So with this our method, you are free and sure that you will never get a call from them. And make sure that you are not owing them, because if you are owing them, if they try several times to call you and not be able to reach you, they may end up calling your contact, calling your relatives. But if you are not owing them, they don't have any right to call your contacts if they're unable to reach you. So without much further talk, so what we'll be using to achieve this is a mobile app called Truecaller. So Truecaller works on both Android and iOS, as iPhone devices. So if you use Android phone, you can go to Play Store, download Truecaller. Then if you use iPhone, you go to App Store, download Truecaller. So I'm going to walk you through the settings after you might have downloaded that. So let's assume that you have downloaded Truecaller. So you go to your phone settings. The first thing you do is to set Truecaller as your default mobile app for receiving calls and for making calls. So you make it your default app for calls. So how do you do that? You are going to move over to your phone settings, then check apps. You're going to see apps on the settings. You can see apps here. Click on that under apps, then you're going to see choose default apps here, which is up here. So click on that, choose default apps. When you click on choose default apps, you're going to see caller ID. You make sure that you set it to Truecaller. That is when you might have installed this Truecaller. Then you go to phone app. You can see phone app here. Set it to Truecaller. So make sure you give Truecaller access to, permission to access your contact, have control over your contact, so that it will be able to, that's the only way to be able to identify who is calling you at any time and determine who to block and who not to block. So this is the first setting we are going to do. Then after you have given Truecaller permission to have control over your contact and also set it as default app for your calls and incoming calls and outgoing calls. So the second thing you do now is to go to Truecaller app and do some settings that I'm about to show you now. So this Truecaller, you open your Truecaller app. When you open your Truecaller app, you're going to click on these three dots by the top right hand corner of this dashboard. You click there, then you're going to see settings here. Click on that settings, then you click on this block here. Yes, click this block here. So look at this place that is showing spam protection. Make sure that it's always updated. Once it's updated, or when it's updated, it will be showing green just as it is now. If it is not updated, then it will be showing red. So from time to time you check that this spam protection is up to date. So sometimes it gets out of date, maybe after some weeks or less than a month it may be outdated. So it's something that needs regular update. So what happens when it's outdated is that these numbers that you are trying to avoid will start penetrating again. So you have to just head over to your Truecaller and update this place. So I believe you understand that. So that is the first thing you are going to do. Then you scroll down. Let's continue with our settings. Then you come to this on a normal we're supposed to just block any number that is not saved in our phone. But if you do that, you may end up blocking other reasonable numbers. So sometimes your friends may decide to call you with numbers that you don't actually save in your phone, or maybe for important or emergency stuff. your family members may call you for maybe using a number that is not saved in your phone. So to avoid that, we are not going to use this option here, which says numbers not in your phone book. So we are not going to use the option. We are not also going to use hidden numbers. We are also not going to use numbers from foreign countries. All these things will not solve that problem. So there are only 2 or 3 options here that will solve your problem. The first thing we are going to do here is this first one. We're supposed to use this first one and block the number, but it's going to block specifically. And remember what I said, they call you with several numbers, different numbers. So if you use this first one and block a specific number, in the next calling they will call you with another number which you have not blocked, so they will still penetrate. Because of that, we are not using that first one here. So then the second one here, I think we use this, which says a name or word. So we're going to use name or word. Name or word means that you're going to enter any words that is related or attached to any number. When such name, or when Truecaller identifies any number that has such name or word attached to it, Truecaller blocks that, and you get notification that Truecaller has blocked so number. And when you check, you know, yes, truly this number was actually coming from that stuff that you have blocked. So let's say loan. Truecaller identifies number with some names or with some keywords. So we are going to block loan. What that means is that any number which Truecaller identified and has a loan or a word as loan attached to it, let Truecaller block it. We can say oh cash, you block it. You can block as many words as possible. You can say oh pay, you block it. You can even block borrow. So you are the one that knows the keywords that are associated with the number you want to block. You can say fair money. You can block as many word as possible. So we are done with that. Then we will go to country code. Country code may not solve the issue because they don't call you with country code plus something. They don't call with such. So even if they call with other reasonable number, may still call you with such country code. So the last one is the second one we are going to use to achieve this. We go to number series. This number series now, if you toggle here, you are going to see numbers that start with, numbers that contain, numbers that end with. So we are going to use numbers that start with. So in most cases, they've notified us that the number usually start from 0 to 0. So 0 to 0, you hardly have a personal number that starts with this number 0 to 0. It's basically service numbers. So we are going to block any number starting from 0 to 0. So we may not block 080707081 because those kind of number series are more unique or more common among a personal number. If you do, you may end up blocking your contacts. So with these 2 things we have done and or 5 things we have done, and we have successfully blocked online loan apps from harassing you with calls, disturbing you with calls, even when you are not owing them. I believe that may be so embarrassing and humiliating to people. So this solves the problem, and if you find value in this video, please share to others so that they will learn this and have a rest of mind. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next videos.